Hi everyone, welcome back to Level Up Land 2. Apologies for the end of the last episode because something cropped up and I had to cut the commentary. But I just continued on as normal. But I will give some updates to what I did. I did actually go for another couple keys. I went for 23 there. What I'm thinking I might do is I might clear up these last few. And once I've done that, I will just go straight to 22 or 23 and then just permanently train. I mean, technically I should do that now, really. But you know what? They've still got quite strong enemies, so I might as well clear that up now. Warren, his health, that's the main thing I'm looking at, is approaching 10,000 base now. That's after a warp cycle, which is fantastic. What else? Yeah, spells. I got some decent spells last time. Can't remember exactly what I got, but I'm going to be using Step Mine for Warren. I'd like to have another. Actually, no, you can only equip two kinds. So Step Mine and Regenerator. I think they're going to be my main two. Unless I get something better, those are going to be my two for Warren when it comes to the Pandemonium fight. For Whitney, she's got these two here, which are great for healing. Heal All, that Heal All is pretty good. Actually, I might as well get rid of the other one. And Chaos, maybe use that. Hopefully, I get something better. Holy Blast is okay, but still not great. Blake managed to get a poison. That's very good. I'm going to be using that against Pandemonium. That's my current setup. I think Blake is going to have now Quicken, maybe not. I think I'll give him Outer Essence, and then maybe these three: Poison, Step Mine, and Chaos. Although I might replace the Step Mine for Regenerate All. See how that goes. Although Rage is good stat wise, but nah, it's gonna take too much out of him. Rage is good like towards the end of a fight, or if you want to like kill something off, but it's not so great if you just like in one long fight against Pandemonium, despite its enchantments. So yeah, let's turn my encounter rate down for whilst I'm out and about. I'm gonna go to 19. Once I've defeated Pandemonium, I'm then going to go to the earlier bases, clear them up, and then just continue time warping for however long I feel like it. So basically, once I get to that point, it's going to be the point where I'm going to allow myself to stop at any time, but I'm not going to stop just because I've defeated the final boss. There's not going to be anything else to do other than continuing to go around and, you know, time warping and all that. But I might just do that. So now 19 is up this way. Now, it is very unusual, I should point out, it is very unusual the fact that I have no flags out on the... Oh, there it is. I went too far to the side. I have no flags on the outside world. Usually what would happen is people would develop a sort of flag system to tell them where the bases are, or maybe even where the Chronofact clubs are, or something like that. Chaos, you could have hit the... Oh, never mind. I didn't want to hit anyway. Yeah, I was thinking you could have hit the samurai. Abomination, Berserker, Abomination. But yeah, let's have a look, see how, so Warren's health, 8830. Let's have a look what happens at one enemy, and let's have a look at how much it goes up in the, over, like, after the end of the fight. It's went up like 60 odd, it's gone up about 100. Didn't need to do that. Alright, so that was like 130-ish? 160? I think. Around that much. It's good though. That's a decent chunk. It's going to be back up at that 10k point pretty soon. Just a few battles. What would be a real milestone would be to check on the other two. Check on their health. See when they get to over that 10,000 milestone. Even if it's just during the course of the warp cycle. I like fighting executioners because they're not that hard and they give plenty of experience. Don't know why I healed all. Heal all. I don't know how you describe the past tense of heal all. Using heal all. It's one word, isn't it? So it would be heal all. But then I suppose colloquially you're healing them. You know? You'd say, oh, I'm healing. Even if you're not using the word heal. You know? Come on, hit. Hit. Oh, I've got plenty of healing here, which I'm not going to be able to use. Well, as in, I'm not going to be able to utilise. Yeah, I think I could really do with Whitney having something like a poison or a poison, chaos and step mine. I'll call them the main three single target, like the main three pandemonium attacking ones. It would be nice if she could get another one of those. Yeah, Chaos is better than Step Mine in that regards, on average. Nice enhance. You know, in my first sort of drafting of the spell names for Level Up Land 1, Enhance was going to be called Shield, and I thought, hold on, I shouldn't do that, because the stat that you're increasing is called Shield. It's like having a healing spell called HP. Alright. It's like, oh, it stands for healing power. The masses of humanity will always have to suffer. the Abomination just suffer in there. I mean, Holy Blast is fine. It's not. I would like something better, but if I can't get a better attacking spell for Whitney, Holy Blast is still going to be. It's still going to be in my favour. I believe Holy Blast is actually one of the rarest spells in the game, along with, I think, Holy Blast, Enhance, Extract, and then the big three. You know, Inferno, Tornado, Tsunami. They are like the rarest spells. I don't know the percentages off the top of my head. But I know Shift is the most common. Simply because it's one of the worst. Oh look, Warren, you broke the 10k health limit. Limit? Not limit. It was the 10k. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy X there. Break HP limit and all that. Nah, I don't like stat capping. Something I don't really do in my game designs. I mean, obviously you have to have a cap somewhere. And with Level Up Land 1 I made the cap 150,000 for shield and health because that was the way that the bars worked. Like the bars growing and all that. So yeah, over 10,000 health and still early on in the warp cycle. Oh, nice Holy Blast. So I wonder at what point I should actually try fighting Pandemonium, like try fighting Pandemonium for real, like, you know, equipping the right spells and everything. Yeah, something that I think I've mentioned, but I've not fully. I mean, something that's been on my mind. Because, you know, I was saying before, like, how I was wanting to get poisons, and I mean, finally, Blake's got a poison that's decent. I'm not saying, like, I want to get certain spells and stuff. It actually does get harder. The further into a time warp cycle that you are, or yeah, it doesn't actually affect the spells that you get. All that affects the spells that you get is just battles won. So it's like in this game, you don't get any experience bonuses for winning a battle. Winning a battle doesn't really mean anything, it's just when you kill an enemy. So when you kill an enemy, it gives you the experience, right? When you kill the final enemy, you get the experience, but that experience is just for the fact that you killed that enemy. There's nothing special about winning the battle. So really, the only thing that winning a battle does for you is banking a spell. And so the only other way to do that faster is to like use extract. Now, if you're leveling up your stats faster, and therefore you don't need to train as much outside of like in other bases and all that, you're just naturally leveling up faster. By the time you reach the end of the time warp cycle, or to the point where you've got like high stats, you won't actually be you won't actually have as on average won't actually have as good spells, because what's happening is you're getting there in fewer battles, so that's fewer opportunities to bank spells. So you'll end up later on in the cycle with not as good spells, because you won't go through the process of getting them and deleting the wrong ones and everything. Deleting the ones you don't want. Right, I think I won't actually go into base 24, because I'm not going to get anything. I mean, I can get the key, of course, but I mean the whole point of me going to these later bases and getting the keys is because, you know, they're at least powerful enough to give me a lot of experience, whereas in 24 they might not be. There it is. Again, I walked too far up. But I'll get the key in this one, then I'll just trade in here, which means we're going to have to deal with the horrific interior design. You know what? I didn't really make any of the bases sort of like a white colour, did I? I have Moose, which is like a grey, but still quite well, it's not dark, but dark-ish, I suppose. Oh, encounter it up. Let's have a look at this bubble, if it survives long enough. Yeah, look at that, Warren. Did nothing. Next to nothing. Hey, Blake might actually reach 10k health in this warp cycle. If I can get strong enough, then I'll be able to equip spells purely for the boosts and the attracts, and for no other reason. I mean, enhancers maybe. Yeah, so I'll get this key, and then I'll just train in here for the rest of the warp cycle, and then from this point on, I won't bother getting any more keys. I'll just go and train up in 23 or 22. I'm thinking maybe 23. Although 22, I think, has more hydras. I don't know. I mean, 24 has the most leprechauns by far, but it's not really worth it now. Considering you can fight you can also fight like squirrels and whatnot, raccoons. But hey, got an enhance on a well, 2 poltergeists. It's good. I like that. The thing is with enhance and extract to an extent is that you actually I was going to say I don't know. Yeah, you actually want to. There are spells in which you would actually want to be able to keep the enemies alive, which makes them unique in that way. And it was something I had considered. I was thinking, because of the way that this game works with just like automatic attacks and all that, I thought it would be beneficial to not have any spells that could lead to you wanting the enemies to be alive for longer. But at the end of the day, I just went with it. I just thought, yep, fine, whatever. What I was originally going to do is I was originally going to make enhance. Instead, give you a temporary like boost to your maximum shield so that you could heal more just for the length of the battle. But then I decided against that. Oh, Blake's over 10k. Actually, so Warren's got all three of his main stats over 10k, Whitney's got intelligence over 10k, and Blake's got health over 10k, although soon intelligence. It's nice to see, isn't it? So what I might do is once I've finished this warp cycle, I'll go back down to the entrance. I'll turn up, but by the end of this warp cycle, I'll try to set up my spells as if I was given the Pandemonium fight like a proper go, and just see how I do. Just hope that he uses nothing but an unprecedented metamorphosis, and then I end up winning. I mean, them attacking, they can do 1,000. Yeah. Well, actually, no. The thing is, right, is that an unprecedented metamorphosis isn't like a free little hit, because it also delays the fight a bit, and you've got to remember you've got stamina. But the thing is with the stamina is that it's always present, but you don't really think about it until that final battle, because it's a long fight. But that being said, stamina, even before then, stamina does make a difference, because it could, you know, you have those fights where it's like, oh, I'm so close, come on, come on, come on. It's, you know, if you, the stamina obviously affects that, but you don't notice it because you don't think about the stamina. But I do think it's worth noting that it's sort of, there is that force encouraging you to play more aggressively, I suppose. Right. Should have used enhance first, if I was able to. I don't know if I was able to. Let's have a look at Whitney's health there. So she's on 9,099. I mean, what I mostly want to test out with Pandemonium is I want to see how much... Actually, I'm thinking about time here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight it now. Obviously, it takes all your chronometers, reduces your chronometers to 0. So, I'm just going to test this out just to see how I do. Replace that with Arterescence. Actually, no, I'll put that on. Although Rage... no, Holy Bast, you've got that. Regenerate all. Arterescence. Step mine. I'll take Rage off and put Arterescence on. I know the enchantments are decent at that. Chaos. Step mine. Regenerate all. Right, let's give this a go. I am thinking about the time, like time-wise, and how long I've got till I need to end the session. But let's give this a go. I want to see how far I can take its health down. See, that unprecedented metamorphosis does 6,000. Right. See, it's just healing itself right now. Bring it back up to full. Yeah, see, I can't out-damage its healing. Ah, see, I can't do it. It's healing itself faster than I can hurt it. I said before, like, ooh, what if it only did unprecedented metamorphosis over and over, and oh, see, I've got it quite far down now because he's not healing himself. Ah, he's back to healing again. But see, the bar is going down. Got a Holy Bast. I've got so much like healing ready to go. Ah. Oh. Good, done with that. Right. Well, Blake dead. Annihilation of all things mortal. Can you survive? No. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Let's see if we get any better spells. Poison, chaos, recover all, regenerate. No, not really, no. Right, let's. keep extract. Get rid of that one. Not extract, I mean enhance. Oh no. Well, poison versus the holy. I'll keep the poison. But I'll keep the holy blast equipped for now. Right. Oh, yeah, get rid of rage. That's got 2 boosts. I'll keep that. That's also got 2 boosts. Poison, poison. I'll get rid of that one. Chaos has got 1 boost on. That's got 1 boost on as well. That one's better, I think. Death. And I'll keep the rage, I think. Let's take Outer Essence off. Right, that's got 2 boosts on. Let's put that on. You can do with Inner Demon actually. I'll keep Regenerate All on for now. If I level up I might take that off. Right, okay. Oh, my maximum encounter rate has gone down. So I'll go to 23. I'm just gonna have a big long grinding session. And oh, Warren's health. I must have boosted it with must have some extra body shells. Yeah, 125%. I had a mini panic attack there. I was looking at the word strength and I was thinking, I spelled that wrong, and I'm like, no, I haven't. Right, so this is just the big grind, the big level up land 2 grind. Yeah, it's going to be so awkward trying to time the endings of these episodes now. Now that I'm just grinding with... Now that that's my only focus. Oh, one moment. Right, I'm back. Maybe attract is more of a pressing thing than boost. I think it is, you know. I should be looking what's got attract on. Have I been a fool this whole time? Because attract increases by 10% the amount of battles. I mean, what? Right, okay, let's swap that over. I get an enhance as well. 2 boosts, that's 2 of them by 5%. That's an overall 10% relative. Yeah, it's hard to calculate because you've got, you know, it's diminishing returns as well when it adds up. Yeah, I'll keep chaos on. You. Oh gee, quicken. Step mine. Yeah, I'll put poison instead of step mine. It's got attract. Oh, can I equip another? Yeah, I can. Let's take chaos off and put enhance on. Right. Okay. So back to 170%. Right. Let's do some training. And then depending how I feel, I might. I might not. I might just like leave Pandemonium for a while. But it's going to take a lot of grinding, I'll tell you that. And see, this is why you need the time warps. Because when you've got such a big when you've got such a big, like a long way, like a large amount of experience that you need, cutting that by a percentage makes a huge difference. I put it this way: if I was strong enough to defeat Pandemonium now, I wouldn't have needed to time warped, because the time would have been much better spent just simply training with having to go and get all the keys again. But yeah, you've got to do a lot of it. I mean, it's going to be a long way before I can say, for example, get Warren to 20,000 health. Yeah, like Outer Essence, that's not going to be any use to use. But then again, I'm not really going to be healing much in here anyway. Let's take a step to the side so that I don't accidentally walk out when I'm holding down. Probably won't, but you know, these things can happen. Funny thing about the floating animation. The floating animation works. It's like a sine wave, and the sine wave, it's based on, it's the sine of the game time, so however long the game has been up and running for, it's like the sine of that. That's how it goes, like up and down and all that. That's why they bop up and down like a sine wave. But also what's interesting is that when you've got enemies that don't normally fly, but a druid makes them fly, what ends up happening is that those sprites are normally like planted firmly on the ground. As you can see, there's like a baseline that you see, like the legs of the Hydra. It's like on a flat surface, and all the standing enemies are placed on that flat surface. But then the floating enemies, they aren't on that flat surface. It's a bit higher. So when a druid makes them all float, the non-natural flyers, they're still lower down because their sprite is naturally touching the floor, whereas for the flyers they're not. But yeah, this is going to be it for a while now. Just a lot of grinding. So yeah, not much is going to be happening. Just be prepared for a lot of this now. Yes, nice. I like using in a demon. It's just when all those enemies are there, it's just a little thing just to, you know, push the battle along a bit. Enhance doesn't. Enhance actually delays it a bit, but if it works, it's like defeating all those enemies again. Because they're not going to. These enemies aren't going to kill me. Not at this point. But yeah, I'm going to call this phase of the gameplay the push. We're on the push now. Because if you think about this game in terms of phases, I think of the first time warp cycle as like its own phase. Because that's you. The first time warp cycle is you sort of understanding the game and understanding the enemies, understanding the dungeons and the way that they're laid out. I think it's sort of like, I suppose you could sort of describe it. I mean, okay, this terminology doesn't really work very well because people have like certain associations with things, but if you want to, I suppose you could kind of call the first time warp cycle like the tutorial phase. So you're getting to grips with how the game works. And what's weird about that is that when you complete it, it feels like you've completed the game, even though you haven't. Oh, I've been very lucky with some spells there. Yeah, so the game introduces you to all the you go through all the dungeons and everything, and then you get to the end, and you find, and then it introduces you to Pandemonium and all that, and then it's like, right, time warping's now available. So the game tricks you, and that was intended like fully by design. I fully designed it to make it feel like you were at the end of the game when you weren't. I really wanted to sort of just have a look, see how much. See, 319 for a generator with Blake there. Yeah, I fully intended it to make it look like you were at the end of the game when you weren't. Oh, 3 sphinxes. Or 3 Sphinai. Oh, over 1,000 within a demon. Right, let's keep an eye on War and Tell. So 1, 2, 6, 4, 7. Come on. Kill it. 1, 2, 7, 6, 8. So yeah, he's still growing a lot. So let's look at this battle. So 1, 2, 7, 6, 5. Right, if I enhance it, I'd fudge the numbers up a bit. I forgot to pay attention. But anyway, he's growing like a couple hundred a fight, I think. Right, 930. So whatever I encounter next, just take the last few digits off and add 70 to it. So that's 40 plus 70, 46 plus 70. 116? 116 in that fight. So, I mean, it will go down. Obviously, diminishing returns as you level up more. 116 per fight. It's 10 fights to get to 1,000. So, yeah. I mean, it's going to take a while. But here we are. We're on the push. So the next few episodes might just be this. Just me coming into this base and going back and forth. And I might actually, you know, I might actually do that thing where I don't comment, do commentary. I might like end commentary early and then say, right, I'll see you next time, like I did with the first game. But I think the problem is that there's going to be more surprises when it comes to what spells I get, because I might actually get spells that, because I am keeping an eye out on the spells I get as well. So I'm going to look for attracts and boosts, going to look for enhancers, and I'm looking for some better spells for the Pandemonium fight itself. So I might have to keep talking, I guess. What I could do is I could do a whole thing where it's like, well, I'm not going to talk for now until I next warp. Or I could just not and then say, well, I'll comment on it in the next episode. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I feel like the push, this final push, is a bit of an awkward stage. But I've got to think. What I've got to do is I've got to think of what milestone should I hit when I decide, right, I'm going to try Pandemonium again. Because I think there should be a milestone. For example, Warren getting to 20,000 or Whitney getting to so much health. Something that I can easily measure. I mean, the thing is with health is that you're seeing your health all the time. You're not actually seeing your intelligence or your strength. You are sort of in the damage that you do, but not directly. Let's open up a menu. Yeah, I mean, these wyverns, look at, like when I attack it, look how much its bar is going down now. It's a lot, innit? Plus it helps battles to go faster as well. It's good if battles go faster. If I can enter a battle and then... If I can get to the point where I enter a battle and then it's just 3 hits and the enemies are all dead, that's amazing. But also if I do get to that point, then that means I'll be strong enough to beat Pandemonium anyway, so... Doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, 1,400 for Warren, exactly. Killing the Sphinx. 1,457. Okay. Blake's over that 10,000 mark again. I suppose Whitney being at 10,000 post-warp cycle would be a huge milestone. Look at that. Look at that attack. I mean, look at my health as well. Like, my health bars. They don't go down much at all. Gonna get to a point where using chaos is just not worth it. But Whitney is closing on to that 10k mark. Inner Demon. I love using it. If I can get that powerful enough to just maybe even kill a berserker in one or something. You know, something like I think you can find druids in here, but they would, you know, just so, like, okay, ghosts for example. You could kill like a ghost in one. The sort of the trash enemies that are just there to fill up the spaces, just to get rid of them so they're not blocking the path, and it's just speeding up the fight by a bit. See, like, we've got a druid there. If I can get an inner demon and use it, that'll just get it out of the way. I mean, not now. Look at 2,000 in an attack. Oh, Whitney's on 9,106. Let's have a look at Whitney's health. So I want that 9,148. How am I doing growth wise? Not too bad. I don't think Whitney will get to 10,000 health before our next warp. But Warren, 15,000 health? I'm just talking numbers now, aren't I? I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm focused on, just watching the numbers grow. Oh, I meant to use enhance. Instead I used quicken. Effectively, it worked. And I holy blasted that orc and it had 3 health left. But I'm going to have to end this session soon, so I'll keep training for a bit, then I'll warp, check out my spells, and then save, and then call it a day. And the next time, and for a while, I'm just going to be in here, just fighting enemies, training up, pushing those stats up. let's have a look at Warren's health. Let's see how much it goes up with a kill now. Because once it gets to 20,000, it's gonna start slowing down. Well, it's slowing down all the time, obviously. Right, 633. Right, so it's like 55. Whitney's not going to make it to 10k this warp cycle. This is how I'm going to be measuring my progress. It's going to be how far into a warp cycle do I get Whitney to 10k, and looking at the numbers and stuff. So it's going to be from now on until I defeat Pandemonium. And remember, this is after having time warped 3 times. So yeah, 3 times. So I'm currently at, is it 2.5, like a 2.5 multiplier. So for every 2 fights that I'm doing here, if I was to do this in my first time warp cycle, I'd have to do 5 for every 2 I'm doing now. Although, because of the temporary experience and everything, probably even more. Does the math work that way? Math? I'm not American. Do the maths work that way? I don't know. I think so. Because it's sort of like a jagged line that like keeps going up. Like your experience, it's, oh, Whitney, you got to 10k. Didn't think that was going to happen, but it's like you've got this jagged line. It goes like smoothly up and then it drops down by like a percent by so much. Then it goes smoothly up and then it drops down by so much. So it sort of works like this jagged line of sorts. Oh, I should have tried enhance again. Yeah, so it sort of works like this jagged line. I'll do one more battle, then I'll warp. And whilst the average state is like, if you compare like a different graph for each of these time warp cycles, it's like every time warp cycle, the jagged line jumps, like tilts upwards. It's hard to describe in words, but yeah, it sort of like goes upwards, and the gaps between, it's like multiplies. There's sort of like a y equals x versus a y equals 2x sort of deal, but like a jagged line. But the jagged nature of it like separates out, so the peaks of those jagged lines is even higher. But then I suppose you're comparing those peaks to that jagged line to the peaks. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, you gotta totally use Quake in that fight. Nothing. Right. Right. Oh. Get rid of that. Maybe should have put the other one on rather than get rid of it. Analyze. I don't know, I'll get rid of Inferno at least. Chaos, what should I do with... No. So I'm thinking I'll get rid of this one because when it comes to the fight it's only the top 4 rows that matter. So I'll get rid of that Chaos. Okay. Revive. I don't want to... The thing is with Revive is it's like it could work out, but I don't know. I think my priority should be to stay alive, which means I'm going to have to keep my character's health high enough to survive the annihilation of all things mortal. I've got 2 of them. I'll get rid of both. Well, that Regenerate All is going to be better than both of those, I think, so I'll get rid of those Ultra Essences. Enhance. No, I'll get rid of that one. I'll keep Step Mine. Rid of Freeze. Neither of those I've got Attract on. I think I'll put Quake on over Inner Demon because it's got the Attract. Although not Inner Demon, it just gets me through the fight. I'll keep it for now, but yeah, it's... I'm gonna potentially use it when I'm strong enough, like when I'm stronger. Right, so what are you using against Pandemonium? Bit of Death. Get rid of Twist. In a Demon? Well, definitely not Pandemonium, but I'll get rid of Inner Demon. Analyze and get rid of Shift. Got Poison and Step Mine. See what? I'll take off Ultra Essence off and give you Poison for the Attract. Seeing as I can. I don't really need to heal up. I'm at the stage in the fighting where I don't really need healing or anything. Anyway, I think I sorted you out, didn't I? Right, okay. I'm getting there slowly. Right. Well, gonna end this part here. Next time, I'm going to continue on. Actually, let's turn my encounter rate down and save before I continue. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the next time. That's going to be it for this time. Next time, I'll just be going there and fighting stuff in there. And this is it. We're on the big push now. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.